All right, so welcome everybody. We got a good crew. This is going to be totally just comfortable, laid back. If you're viewing, don't worry, we won't pick on you and make you talk. So you can just kick back and enjoy yourself. My name is Stephanie Lane. And also joining me as a host is Amanda and Megan, and they will talk here shortly. But I'm going to open this up and just share my story about being a coach and what it's done for our family. So 3 years ago, wow, this month, 3 years ago, a friend of mine that I met on Instagram because we both liked TurboKick, and I was looking at getting certified to teach the class, the live class. She shared this opportunity with me that I'm sharing with you, and I was just blown away. I was so excited because I saw the opportunity. And so I just signed up that day, actually. It was a whopping $39, and it's completely changed our life. So when I did sign up, that $39 was a lot to us. My husband and I both have great jobs. I'm a teacher, and he works in IT, so computers, which is on demand, technology and all of that. So we both work great jobs, but it just wasn't cutting it, which is how a lot of families are right now. They're just, living paycheck to paycheck, always trying to save money and just trying to get by. We didn't have any crazy debt or any issues like that. It was just your basic bills like mortgage, student loans, car loans, things that come up with kids, having to take them to the doctor and paying for things that are just normal in your life. So we were really struggling, but I did the $39 sign up as a coach, and it's completely transformed our lives. So number one, we're healthier because we regularly work out and eat healthy and promote that with our kids. But it's transformed where we're able to live and our financial security and stability, especially for our future. So the big milestone that I've recently reached is six-figure club, which means in the time that I've been a coach since I signed up, I've earned over $100,000. If you can imagine what living paycheck to paycheck and then having $100,000 able to help your family, what that could do is dramatic, absolutely dramatic. So we lived in a neighborhood that wasn't really the best, simply because that's what we could afford for our home. That's what the bank said we could afford, So we lived within our means, but our neighborhood wasn't the best. And this fall, we've moved to an awesome little rural small town into a gorgeous, beautiful home, and we're just loving it. Like, we're grinning all the time because this is what we wanted for our kids. So it's not just impacted myself, but it's impacted our entire family and where our kids get to grow up and the experiences that they get to have. So we have a very secret, awesome surprise Disney trip planned for them for Christmas that they'll find out about next week. And I don't know, I could go on and on forever how this has changed our life so much. But the biggest things that people see mostly is losing 30 pounds and just the happiness that we're able to have and that we're able to bring to the people around us. So I don't want to steal a whole lot of the time because Amanda and Megan have their stories to share as well. So I'm going to pass it on to Amanda next. She's going to share her story, and then Megan will go after her.
Hey, everybody. So I'm Amanda, just like Stephanie said. And my coaching journey just started just over a year ago. So I'm still kind of fresh to all of this, but let me tell you what, it has been one of the best things I have ever done. Yeah, like Stephanie said, $40. Like, okay, let's just give it a shot. So I started because I had just had our daughter last August. Sorry, she's hanging out with me. And I could not believe, like, after talking with Stephanie about the programs and everything, I had lots of questions for her, just ask her. I bothered her all the time about everything. And just starting the program in Shakeology, that changed my life. Starting with those, and they work and they're good for you. I'm not I don't like to take pills. I wanted something healthy and good for me and baby. So that's how I got started. And I think I remember talking to Stephanie maybe about the Shakeology, and then she brought up the coaching thing to me, and I'm like, all right, I'll give it a shot. I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm going to be good at this. And she's like, don't worry about it. Just give it a shot and let's, just roll with it. And I'm like, all right. So I did it for a couple of months. I didn't really know what I was getting myself into. I didn't really know much about it. So like I said, I kept asking her questions. And starting in January is when I really started feeling like this is something that I really, really wanted to push for. And I see the potential with all of these amazing coaches. You guys, this is such a strong team of leaders and friends, and the people you meet is unreal. Coaching I was able to pay off 2 of my student loans like months ago. So if you're thinking, I just started in January really working my coaching business, and shortly after that I paid off 2 of my student loans. So that was huge for us. I've been able to pay for all of my husband and my Shakeology monthly. So that, that helps a lot too. So financially it's helped us a ton, but I can't even, I could go on and on about the people that I've met through this, and I'm going to get to go on our Dallas trip this week. And I've been able to pay for that with my coaching. I haven't had to tap into our own things, but it's been just one of the best things that I've ever done. And I hope you guys come with lots and lots of questions, because we're here to help. And it's been fun. It's been a fun journey, and it's only been a year. So I cannot wait to keep going. So, Megan.
Yeah. And obviously you can see that this is family friendly. I mean, Amanda's got her baby there. This is something you can do wherever you are in your life. So Megan's going to share her story.
Hi, I'm Megan, and my story, my coaching journey started a little over a year ago. It was a year in June, and I started kind of the same way Amanda did, but without the baby thing. My kids are a little older, and I just needed a change in my life. I needed to get healthy, and so I started actually with the programs first, and then Stephanie, my coach, asked me to become a coach, and I saw really good results, and I was at a point in my life where I was in a job that I used to love, and then I began to hate. And it was really, really bad, to the point where I just couldn't do it anymore. And so I decided to jump in with both feet to this coaching thing, because I needed something different in my life and our family's life. And it has been the best thing for me, for our family, that I did. I took a blind leap of faith and just ran with it, I guess. And so for us, not only have I actually completely quit that other job, I have another full-time job in addition to this now, but I enjoy that one too. But financially, this has helped us. Of course, we pay for our Shakeology, which I cannot go without. But we also, I'm able to pay quite a bit of our bills just with what I make every month. And we have good jobs. I mean, I work in physical therapy. My husband's a teacher, but that always, we didn't want to live paycheck to paycheck for the rest of our lives. And so we're finally transforming that. And it took this for that to happen for us. And I can't believe how crazy awesome this journey has been so far. And it's just been a little over a year. I was able to go to our big coach summit in Nashville, and that was completely paid for, and met just amazing people and got to know people that I already knew on a whole different level. And I get to go again this weekend to Dallas with quite a few of these people on this call. And I'm so excited to go, because not only have they become good friends, but they're my family, and we can gripe at each other about whatever, and we can go to each other with questions, and we can build each other up if we're feeling low. And, I didn't always have that before, and now I do. And so it's not always just about, yes, financially it's helped us quite a bit and will continue to, but it's about the other aspect of just becoming someone that I always knew I could be once I got out of a negative atmosphere. And that has just been huge for our family because, when mom's not happy, the whole family's not happy, right? So this has been amazing for us. And I just, if you have any questions, please ask, because I'm sure we're leaving stuff out and you might want to know other ways. But I just can't say enough positive things about this. And I love it. So
you've heard from two ladies and myself, just, our personal insight on how we got started and what a game changer it's been. So what we'll share with you is basically, what we do as a coach, the benefits of coaching, and how you would get started. So one thing I forgot to add in was that Beachbody does also do free trips or discounted trips as an incentive, like prize to their coaches. And this spring, Jeremy and I, my husband, will be going on our third free trip thanks to Beachbody, which is awesome too, because like I said earlier in our lives, we were struggling paycheck to paycheck, and that does not include vacation. So it's just been a really great treat that we've been able to enjoy the last 3 years. But okay, so let's start with basically what we do as coaches. So we're not like reps, or, we don't do like home parties or things like that. Like you hear some of those things that do. We, basically we work out and we eat healthy and we share that with our friends and family. And we invite people to do private online groups with us. We call them challenge groups. And those ladies become your best friends and your family. I absolutely love, waking up in the morning and you open up Facebook and you see positivity. You see people working out. You see people eating healthy. And it's just shared within this private group. And it just feeds on itself because everyone's so excited and feeling good. And that's one of the biggest rewards from coaching, is just what you get by helping people start on their journey. And it's not about being a professional, fitness person and having a six-pack and being this certain mold. It's about doing things that are healthy for yourself, working out, and inviting people to join and do it with you. So that's really the nuts and bolts of what we do. I'm going to let Amanda and Megan kind of chime in on maybe what they do or some things that I forgot, because we're not doing this scripted or anything. This is just completely casual chit chat. So oh, I think you're muted.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. No, just to kind of build on that. Yeah. That's probably my favorite part, is that you get to meet all these new people who have, just been kind of watching your own journey. So not only do you get to share that with them, but then you get to help build theirs. So you're in this group with these women who sometimes you don't know, and then you get to help set their foundation for them and just help them along the way. I'm not an expert. I don't know everything there is to know. I just know from my own experience what's worked for me, and I know how to cheer people on, and I know how to empower, and that's all that this is being a coach, is helping others get through it. Because a lot of days, we all know it's hard to get your butt out of bed. And when you know that you have someone who's there to support you and back you, it's going to make a difference. And it's helped. I know a lot of my gals in my challenge groups are like, okay, this is the difference that I needed. I needed this group to really get things going. And that's really what this is about, is building those relationships and, helping people just get started. So it's a big one. It's very fulfilling. It's pretty great.
And I agree with that. And the other thing that I think that people need to remember is that people are also inspired by your journey, so you don't have to be, like Stephanie said, this perfect mold of a person or have already reached where you want to be in your journey, because it is exactly that. It's a journey. There's no destination. You just continue along this journey. And I have learned that, I'm up and down, and we all have that. And as a coach, you share that with people and you help them get through those ups and downs, and you be real. And that's the thing for me is just being real with people and holding them accountable and keeping them inspired. And the craziest thing that I've learned, in the beginning, I thought I had to be the sole inspiration, but the gals in my group inspire me daily to continue on my own journey and continue pushing play and continue with them. And so it's just kind of the whole circle of all of this has just been amazing. But just remember that you don't have to be anywhere close. We're all on this journey together.
Yeah. But I'll point out we have a couple coaches on the call that have done some significant, amazing things, like Amanda, who's lost 50 pounds, and Kaylee, who's lost over 30 pounds. And so it's amazing what these groups do. So we do that with 3 different things. We have the fitness programs that everybody's heard of. Like the most named ones are like P90X and Insanity. But newly, like the 21-Day Fix has been a game changer and is pretty much most coaches' bread and butter because it's so powerful. And then we also have a whole line of nutritionals, nutrition, not like a quick fix or this is your weight loss pill, but what's going to fuel you in the healthiest way so that you can reach the results you want. And the number one nutritional in our line is Shakeology, which is a nutrient-dense health drink. It's not like a weight loss shake or anything like that. It's a nutrition shake because when your body's fed, it actually will reach the goals that you want because you're not craving the crap because your body is actually fed. So that's quite amazing. I could go on and on and on and on about Shakeology, and if Amanda and Megan want to touch more on it, I'll let them. But it is a game changer, and it's also so healthy that I had it the whole time I was pregnant and nursing with our now 1-year-old beautiful, perfect daughter. And people are like, "Well, I just don't trust that." And the funny thing is that you're worse off eating McDonald's, which is not even real food. So. I don't want to go on a soapbox, but it's whole healthy foods put into one drink for you. So anyway, and then the last part is the support, and that's where the coaching comes in. So they've put together these amazing programs for you. Beachbody has. All you have to do is be that pillar of support and be like, you can do it. I'm here for you. And just be that backbone that so many people don't have, especially if they don't have that support at home. So you could be that beacon of light. But I'll let the other ladies touch on that if they want to have anything to add. And if you don't, that's okay too. But if you do, chime in. Okay. So the benefits of coaching are great. Obviously, you earn money, which helps your family. And coaches earn 25% of like any programs or nutritionals that their friends and family order. And then you can also earn by building a team of coaches, and it's not something that's taken away from any coaches that you sponsor. It's basically just bonuses from Beachbody. Does someone have a question? Oh, I thought I heard.
How do you put the volume up on this?
I think it's probably on your computer, wherever your volume is.
I'm on my...
Okay. So, so once you have sponsored 2 coaches of your own. You start earning something called Team Cycle bonuses from Beachbody, and that just grows as your team grows. So myself, I am a 2-star diamond coach, which means that 2 of my coaches right now are diamond coaches themselves. And then Megan and Amanda are both diamond coaches. And that means that they have built a team to 8 coaches themselves. But the first milestone as a coach is Emerald. And that's just 2 coaches. And you start earning bonuses right then. And if you achieve a little milestone called Success Club as well, you can earn free customers from Beachbody, which is awesome because they do infomercials. And that brings in customers, people that, call on the phone or on their website. And then they want to make sure that those people have support. Like we've talked about, that coaching support is so important. So they will actually assign those free customers to their coaches who are Emerald and above. So that's kind of exciting. And then also we've talked about the free trips and there's so many benefits. I'm not thinking of them off the top of my head. Amanda, Megan, what are the other ones you can think of? Obviously, all the bajillion friends and family that we've met. I mean, there's people on this call from everywhere, all over the United States and Canada. And I consider them closer to me than, people that I've known for a long time. And even reuniting old friendships like Kaylee. We were really good friends when we were little kids. And then, moving and growing up, we just hadn't had really great contact. And this has been an awesome bridge to get our friendship back together. So that's been a lot of fun. Okay. Megan, Amanda, you have anything else to add before I go into how to start?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Well,
feel free to chime in.
I kind of sorry I moved though. I was just all over the place. We kind of talked about it. I think Megan touched on it a little bit, but I want to just reiterate. Anybody can do this. We're all busy moms. We all have full-time jobs. You can have a little time for this as you want and still be successful at it. If you have anybody that that needs your help, helping one person is huge. Just paying it forward and doing that, I get a lot, that people are busy, and I get that, believe me. Working full-time, having 2 kids, well, 3, counting my husband, because I consider him that. But it's you guys, it's so flexible, which is amazing. And that only, you only get that here. I know Steph's wanting to stay home and just do this full time. I know that's a goal of mine, and I know that I can reach it. I would have never thought that otherwise. So that's another really good thing, is the potential with this business is really great. Sky's the limit. You can do whatever you want with it. So I think that was, a good thing for me to know. And so I wanted to point that out as well.
Yeah. Okay, retirement is not an age, it's a number. And you can basically do whatever you want with coaching. You could do it along with your full-time job, or maybe it can replace your income. It really all depends on what your dream life looks like. And so many people they stop dreaming because they get so stuck in that daily grind of go to work, pay bills, come home. There's so much more to life, and you're meant to be able to, Shalene calls it your craftful, your crazy, awesome, fun-filled life. Your life should be fun and exciting and be able to dream and do things that you've always wanted to do and have fantastic relationships. So a big goal of mine has been to be able to stay home. Even though I love teaching, I have some other dreams and goals that I want to do. And today marks 200 days left of the school year, and then I will be done. So that's exciting to say, but it is something that you work towards. So, I have a little bit more time in this than Amanda does. And the only difference between her and I is time. So she will be there And that'll be exciting when I can congratulate her. And you can have what you want too. You just have to kind of dream a little bit and then decide that's what you want, and that's what you're going to do. So how do you get started as a coach? It's really easy. The person that invited you to this will give you a link. You go sign up. It's $40. If you've purchased a challenge pack in the past, that sign up is actually free. You can get the $40 refunded to you. And your coach will then get you started with startup materials. And we have a fantastic team with great trainings. And we really work at this together. So you're in business for yourself to help your family, but you're never by yourself. You'll always have support and people to answer your questions and people to help guide you and make sure that this is something that you enjoy and that's something that's going to reach your life goals that you want for yourself. So it's quite the opportunity, and I hope that you see it because I did, and I'm thankful for it every single day. And on Thursdays when we do our fun team calls, I get to hang out with people like this, like Amanda and Megan and Kaylee and Sandy and all of you guys. It's so much fun and such a great thing, definitely in my life, and I know for theirs too. So did I leave anything out, girls? Or if other people have questions, or if Amanda or Megan or any other coach wants to add something in, this would be the time to do it when we have an extra 10 to 15 minutes here.
I think the only thing that, just to reiterate, is that we're all here to help each other. Nothing we do, if I'm doing something that's successful, I'm going to share that with everybody else because I want everybody else on our team to be successful. And so that's the best part, is this truly is a team, and we're here to help each other. So I know when I first started, I had a gazillion questions, and there's so much material out there that you can look up and research on your own. And we have a team page with tons of great materials really to just help you get started. And there's always people to answer your questions if you don't know something or can't find it. And I think that's huge, because you don't just have to try and figure it out on your own. We're here to help you. And we've been helped to be where we're at, and we want to continue paying that forward and help everyone else to be successful as well.
Yeah. So does anyone have any questions about what we do, how we get started, or anything that you can think of or that has come up for you about this and this process and this opportunity? As you can see, we're just normal people. And I guess one thing I didn't cover was time, the time it takes to be a coach. I meant to touch on that because we have 3 kids, and my husband and I still work our full-time jobs. And we're able, well, you already heard, I was able to build a 6-figure business just working very part-time. We call it a power hour, and that's where you just focus your time into 1 hour, and then you can enjoy the rest of your day and feel accomplished and feel like you're getting closer to your goals. So that should feel like something that you could easily slip into your day, and it wouldn't take away or make other things in your life suffer. And if you need to break that power hour up, you can. So like maybe half of it on your lunch and half of it in the evening, or whenever it fits for your schedule. There's lots of coaches who have all different types of lifestyles, and they all can fit it in. So if it's something that you want, you could definitely find the time. Jenny, I can see you talking, but I can't hear you. Oh, maybe you have to get closer. Yeah.
Oh, when you guys started, did anyone feel like you weren't going to have people that were interested in it and not go anywhere? Because that's kind of my biggest fear, is I'm not going to go anywhere with it.
Yep, that is absolutely normal. I think everybody feels that way. They're like, oh, what am I doing? What if I suck at this? And basically, we will help get you set up and give you confidence, and then also give you suggestions on things you can say that feels a little more comfortable. So that's definitely a big help. Beachbody and our team provide really helpful resources and materials that give you a really good segue into starting, so that you don't feel like you're just kind of trying to figure this out on your own and that you're going to bomb.
I mean, that's true. I think, Jenny, that was just because the other three have been doing it so much longer, and I've only been doing this for honestly less than 2 months. I think right at 2 months, and it's really intimidating at first. You think, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? If I fail? And last month I hit 9 Success Club points. So I was able to help 5 people in my second. It was actually truly my first full month of coaching. And you just kind of have to put yourself out there, and you share with your friends and family, and you post on Facebook, and not only your friends and family, but their friends and, and further family, they see that. I carry my Shakeology bottle with me with water in it because it has ounces on it. And people have commented on that. And it was really scary for me. And I even, my fee was waived because I purchased a challenge pack. And to me, it was, well, what if I fail? But Stephanie and this team, Megan, Sandy, so many of these ladies have helped with every little question that I have. And if they don't have the answer, they'll help you find the answer if you can't find it. And, for the minimal amount of monetary input that you physically have to put in to get potentially, who knows how much. There are people that hit Millionaire Club in their, in their life, and it's just an amazing opportunity. That don't be afraid that you're going to fail, because if you truly want it and you truly want to help people will see that, and this team will help you get there. And they are amazing, these ladies and the guys that are in it. And it's just, don't feel like you're going to fail, because if you really want it, you can do it. Anyone can do it. I was afraid. I used to be a social butterfly, and not so much anymore. But I'm getting back out there and getting into it. And if you want it, you can make it. You really can.
And a shout out to you, Kaylee, because you're in your second month of Success Starters. So she earned a phone call with the CEO of Beachbody her first month. And then next month, or this month in November, she'll have her free ticket to Summit. And she's also halfway to Diamond. Hello. She's just crushing it. And like she said, she had the same fears and kind of, anxieties that everybody has starting out.
Definitely had them.
All right. That's a great question. And no question's a bad question. So don't feel intimidated to ask one. Okay. Any last thoughts, Amanda or Megan, before we close it up?
I think just if you have any thought on this, that this might interest you whatsoever, just go for it, because what are you out? You're really not out anything. So you never know unless you try. And so go for it. You have nothing to lose.
Yeah. Everything to gain and nothing to lose. You can even lose weight. I guess that's the one thing you could lose.
Weight and insurance, baby.
Sorry. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us on this Monday night and just kind of livening it up. It was nice to see all your faces and everybody here tonight. So yeah, if you have other questions, just send a message to your coach and they'll help answer more questions. So thanks, you guys. Bye.
Thanks.
And I'll post the recording, okay?